What's going on? What I'm doing? I'm on my way to the house. What's up, fat cat? One long hour, he said. I'm on my way to the house. I'm gonna go get me some food. Shannon's fixing dinner. Actually, she has dinner fixed. She's heating it up for me. No, not tonight. I gotta go to Atlanta in the morning. I gotta be up super stupid early. But it's part of the game. So next week, instead of going to Gatlinburg, because Shannon's so busy with school, we're going to put that trip off till the beginning of the year. And I'll be on a 5-day fishing extravaganza, part 3. If it's not stupid cold outside. Well, I don't know. I might just tough it out. I might put on extra clothes and take all that firewood I'm going to pick up and build a bonfire by the river. Double tap that screen, y'all. It's free. It doesn't cost you by the tap. Yeah, I don't know. My luck is that stuff wouldn't last long with me, so I'll just tough it out with thermals, and it don't get that cold here that I need electric stuff. I've got muck boots and thick socks and the Under Armour cold gear, or hot gear actually. So I'll just wear that underneath my stuff and tough it out. But I will be hopefully on a 5-day fishing extravaganza next week, starting Tuesday night all the way to Sunday night. Yeah, that's with me. I don't like my feet being cold. But if I got a fire, I'm usually pretty good about it. I'm usually pretty good. And the socks that I have are pretty badass. I bought socks for hunting in Ohio, so if I can last 5 or 6 hours in the elements in Ohio with them, I can last down here. Don't tap that screen, y'all. Likes are free. Thumbs up. Every time I say that, somebody leaves the chat. What's up, Jamel? Double tap that screen, guys. I'm on my way to the house, man. Put in, well, it'll be 14 hours by the time I get there, something like that. Yeah, I don't think that's how it works. Appreciate you, man. I normally do fishing, Jermel. I chase trophy catfish normally, but figured I'd go live and just see what happened. Trying to build this channel up. But yeah, most of my content's fishing stuff. If you go back through my videos, you'll be able to see my PB blue cat, my PB flathead. Some pretty decent. Actually, I have 3 videos of PBs on there. My first 2 PBs are smaller. They're 20 pounds, or no, it's 22 and 24 pounds or something like that. And then Tuesday night I got a 41.25 pound blue. So yeah, there's some pretty good fishing videos on there, I think. No, I was working today. I had to go to Nashville this morning, and then I got to get up stupid early in the morning and go to Atlanta. So yeah, fun stuff. But next week, I was off all last week. I was from Tuesday to Sunday. Did 5 days of fishing. Actually ended up being 4 days of fishing because I got rained out Friday. But next week I'm off Tuesday to Sunday, and I'm doing the same thing. So it's going to be part 3. I did one back in October, 5 days of fishing. So yeah, should be pretty cool. Right about time for the big blues to start biting. So cold weather, they love to eat. Actually, I work from home. I'm a manager for the company I work for, and my truck is my office, and I drive. I cover the Chattanooga and Knoxville market, but every now and then I got to go to Atlanta, and every now and then I have to go to Nashville. Nashville more than Atlanta, but every now and then I got to go up there, either haul stuff up to the Nashville market for these guys, or like tomorrow I'm hauling stuff down to Atlanta and probably bringing stuff back to Nashville probably Wednesday or Thursday. But yeah, I drive a lot. I put close to 60,000 miles on this truck since June. So yeah, I drive a little bit. Jeep's dark gray, still got a picture wrong. Well, the only complaint, I wasn't even really complaining. The other thing Shannon pointed out, she said it shouldn't be OleWhatsHisFace, it should be OleWhatsHisFace. I don't know why YouTube did the OleWhatsHisFace thing, because my channel is OleWhatsHisFace with an E. But I like the pick, it's pretty cool. I consistently catch 20-pound blue cats, yeah, between 15 and 20 pounds. Like I said, Tuesday I caught that 41-pounder, and then I caught my very first flathead Thursday evening, and it was 8 pounds. And I mean, I fish the Tennessee River a lot, and I have, you know, I'm pretty close proximity to a lot of really good fishing spots on that river. Yeah, well, if you go to my channel, it says what's his face. It's OLE, not OLD. I don't know why they even made it that. No, I don't eat them. We do the catch and release thing, video and release. So we get pictures and send them back, get bigger. There's no way I could eat that much catfish. And besides that, I wouldn't eat anything out of the Tennessee River unless it was like crappie or something. Especially, I wouldn't eat any bottom feeders out of there. It's too much pollution. Now, if I got a catfish up at if I got a catfish up out of the Hiwassee or something like that, where it's, you know, the power plants are, you know, hydroelectric and not nuclear or coal, I would probably eat it, but not out of the Tennessee River. There's too many factories on that river that dump stuff in there, and they say the water's clean, but I don't trust it. There's a lot of heavy metals in there. Blame it on YouTube. Yeah, it is YouTube's fault. I don't know why they did that. I don't make any sense. I never, ever one time made my channel What's His Face with a D. Like when I first started this channel, it was OLE What's His Face. I don't know why they did that. That does throw people off. I probably ought to change my name to What's His Face. That way, you know, people can find it easier. Because YouTube did that. Don't change the picture, Fat Cat. I like it the way it is. Trying to figure out how to put it in as my YouTube picture, because eventually because right now I got my people living there, so, but I'm trying to figure out how to change it to where you can see the whole thing for my thumbnail. What's my favorite food? My favorite food, I can't say on YouTube because I'll probably get banned, but if it's either pizza or steak. What's your favorite food, Jamil? Yeah, I love me a good ribeye. Now, I would have to say, if I had access to it all the time, probably venison backstrap. That would be I mean, if I had a choice between, you know, ribeye and venison backstrap, I'm taking the venison all day long. But ribeyes are, whew, it's my jam right there. Butterfly venison backstrap fried, and put on a homemade cat head biscuit with some honey. Shit. French fries and chicken nuggets. So I take it you're not over 18. 3 ribeyes, $48. There's a place here in Tennessee you can get ribeyes. You can get like 2 ribeyes for like $14, $15, and they're actually really good ribeyes. Decent sized ribeyes too. I think we talked about that place the other day in one of my lives. The best fish I've caught is a 41-pound blue channel blue cat. It's on my channel. Now, I have caught bigger fish, but I've caught them on a boat, on a charter, and other people pretty much did all the work, so I don't even count that as a catch. It was fun, but it's not really a catch in my book. I have a friend down in Florida that runs a charter boat, and I used to go out with them all the time, and some pretty big snappers, red snapper, but like I said, I don't count that as a catch. But my personal best fish that I found, that I caught, was a 41-pound blue cat. I used to bass fish all the time when I was younger, and I had some pretty decent bass that I caught. Never scaled them out because back then I didn't know how to scale. But my first time fishing, I've been fishing since I've been about 6 years old. So 42 years. Double tap that screen, y'all. Do you fish, Jermel? Yeah, I'm 48. You should try it sometime, man. It's good for the soul. Definitely level you out. It'll ground you a little bit. It'll humble you too. I've had some pretty big fish break off, and it'll make you humble real quick if you think you're a good fisherman. Nah, they ain't gonna pour. I mean, I don't know. I'm a pretty big dude. So, what's up, man? You got a question? I don't think so. But we don't talk about religion and politics in here, so we're not going to get into that. We talk about fishing and bad traffic. In here, so we're not going to get into that. You want to talk about fishing? I'll talk about fishing all day long, but we're not talking politics or religion. Yeah, traffic sucks. I try to stay on the back roads as much as possible. But sometimes it's inevitable. Like tomorrow, I got to go to Atlanta, so thank God for the beach pass. Yeah. Yeah, I see my share of car crashes. Uh, that's part of traffic, I guess. People need to pay attention to the road and not worry about what's going on. I mean, inside their car as much as they do outside. I don't see crashes every day though. Every now and then I'll see one. I run interstates quite a bit. I try to stay off of them, but sometimes I can't help. Most of the time I can't help it. I don't see crashes as much. It don't happen as much as you'd think. And I'm on the road a lot. Yeah, drunk drivers. There's a special place for those people. Especially ones that kill people. Especially ones that hurt kids. There's a special place for them. Yeah, you never know, man. That's the thing. You never know. That's why you got to keep your head in a swivel and drive like somebody else is going to hit you. Yeah, you gotta constantly be ready for somebody to cross that line and be very defensive when you're driving. There's been quite a few instances in my 20 plus years of driving, almost 30 years of driving, that I've been really lucky to miss some some bad crashes. It's not good, bad crashes. Yeah, there could be. I mean, statistically, uh, I can't remember the numbers now, but it's every few minutes there's a car wreck. I drive at night all the time, Jamel. Like I said, you have to always be ready for somebody to mess up. Always be ready for that other person to do something wrong. And drive like that. You drive like everybody's going to cross the line. You drive like everybody's going to run a stop sign or pull out in front of you or stop in front of you. You have to drive like that. If you don't, you're going to get in a crash. Yeah, especially in the wintertime around here. Especially the wintertime in early spring, you have to drive like, at night you have to drive like a deer or something's going to run out in front of you at any time. Or in my case where I live, bears. I don't ever want to hit a bear. Yeah, I hate winter. I hate winter with a passion. You have no idea, man. I can go on an hour-long rant on just hating winter. problem with winter in Tennessee is as soon as the snow slightly covers the road, everything shuts down because nobody can drive in it. And that's not a bad thing because I'd rather have them stay at home because at least they ain't out there hitting people or hitting trees. Double tap that screen, y'all. Likes are free. Probably one of the only things you don't get charged for in this life. What's up, Possum Holler? I'm on my way to the house. I'm on my way to go get some dinner. Shannon made this creamy chicken spinach pasta, cheesy pasta last night. It was absolute slam. Yeah, I'm on my way back from work. I had to go to Nashville this afternoon or this morning. But she made this, I don't even know what it's called now. It's chicken, freaking amazing. I probably would have never picked it out by myself because it's spinach, but it's really good. Woman can cook. Hi, man. I got the first time, so. And the word you're looking for is not baddest, it's worse. The worst thing about it. Want to talk about fishing? I'm an hour and probably about an hour and 15 minutes from my house or so. Sometimes it feels like that. I have had days where I've left the house at 8 o'clock in the morning and didn't get back until noon or 1 o'clock the next day. But I'm not a technician no more, so I don't have to worry about that much. What's up, main girl? I try to go fishing every day. It doesn't work out that way. It's 12, 13-hour work days for like I can imagine. By the time I get back to the house, I'll have 12 hours in. Get him. Yeah. Yeah, the longer I work, the less I fish. The less I fish, the angrier I get. Oh, Lila. Can always count on you, Lila. I almost had a trifecta yesterday. I caught a channel cat and a flathead, but the blues didn't want to cooperate. Today is yesterday's tomorrow. Yep. If today was tomorrow, today would be yesterday. And the world keeps spinning. So what you're saying is we live in the future? Yeah. Yeah, he went back and said, don't do that. That dude with the rattly things on there, don't touch it. I have to take the rattles off so I can confuse them, right? Change up my rigs. Where are you from, Dramel? Staten Island. Okay. I know where Staten Island's at. I've been there a couple of times. You got all kinds of water to fish in, man. Why ain't you been fishing? You know, salt water, brackish water, fresh water. Hell. Surrounded by it. Telling you, man. Take my advice. Buy you a fishing pole and get some tackle. Talk to some of the old heads around there that do fish and get some advice. Listen to everything they tell you and start fishing. It's good for the soul. Staten Island. Yeah, I know it is bad there sometimes, but it's cold as hell right now. Couldn't find me again. That's right, stupid fish. Or let them know that you're leaving. Sometimes all you have to do is threaten to leave and they'll start biting. But it don't take much to buy some hooks and a pole and some worms and fish. I'm telling you, man, you gotta take it up. It's good for the soul. I go fishing whenever I can. I try to get on the water as much as possible, simply because it's good for you. I'm gonna have to clean them damn spots off my windshield. Peace out, possum. You ever tried to steal a piranha? Well, first, I don't make a habit of stealing anything, so. Yeah, fat cat possums at work, man. He was probably in here on his lunch break. Damn, man, girl. Yeah, I don't make a habit of stealing, so no, I haven't never stolen a piranha. Nah, there's no piranha around here. Yeah, the only piranha you're gonna find around here is in a pet store. Hey, Cindy, how's Cindy? Sitting in the yard. What are they saying? Are they getting ready to do the MRI or something? Maybe they give you something to help the pain. Probably ain't even seen her. I don't know. I mean, girl, the hospitals down here pretty quick, actually. A lot faster than the hospitals up north that I found. Heck, I went to back when I had to get my forehead looked at. I think I was only there maybe an hour and a half tops, and I had a CT done while I was there. Yeah, they're quick down here. So I don't know why they're so much faster than they are up north, but it blew my mind how they get you in and out. How old are you, Jermel? I think I asked that once and didn't get an answer. Hello? Right? He got twerking all night long. Looks 13. How old are you? Is the question. I'll take it easy on you next time. Yes, Jermel, how old are you? What is your age? You're 10? And your back hurts? You ain't old enough for your back to hurt. What's up, Jackson? Jamel's over here trying to tell me he's 10 years old and he's got back pain. Well, if your back hurts now and you're only 10, brah, you got a long life ahead of you. Yeah, I guess. Well, I can't fish because I'm working, so I figured I'd go live driving. I wouldn't say I love driving, Tramel. I get paid to drive. I love sitting on a riverbank. I love sitting in a beer stand. But I wouldn't say I love driving. I don't mind moving my feet all day long, but I'd rather be fishing or hunting. Definitely don't like working. I work because I have to. Heck yeah. Well, if you're only 10, I guess you wouldn't be able to work. I don't want to walk sometimes either. Because my back and knees and feet hurt. Because I'm old. So next week, instead of going to Gatlinburg, we moved that trip. So I'm still keeping my days off, and I'm doing another 5-day fishing extravaganza, part 3. I have a feeling I'm gonna need firewood, but it's gonna be part 3. Five-day fishing extravaganza coming to a riverbank near me. I live in eastern Tennessee, and I'm surrounded by woods and the mountains, and I'm really close to a lot of good hunting and fishing. I actually live in town, but I live really close to a lot of good hunting land and a lot of good fishing places, fishing holes. If you you look at Chattanooga on the map in a satellite view, you'll see that it's surrounded by trees. A lot of trees. It's technically a rainforest in this area. What's going on, guys? Who's in there? Say something. What's up, Bob S? How's Bob? I'm headed to the house, Bob. Been on the road all day. I had to go to Nashville this morning. And then I got to get up in the morning and go to Atlanta. It's 30 degrees right now, Jamil. And it is snowing. Well, I'm from Ohio, so I don't call this snow. It's spitting snow. It's not snowing. It's flurries. So to answer your question, yes, it is cold here. It's colder than I'd like by about 30 degrees colder than I'd like. be a balmy 40. Actually, it's supposed to be in the teens and 20s here tomorrow. Which sucks because I hate cold weather. I would rather it be, I don't know, 60. But it is what it is. If I had my way about it, I'd be in South Florida. If I could talk my boss into starting a branch of our company down there and talk Shannon into moving, I'd be down there. I drop hints all the time for him, but he ain't taking it. He ain't picking up on it. Like, we could have a market in Florida, and I know a guy that'll be glad to get down there and run it for you. Yeah, bills suck. I really wish I could go back in time to when bills weren't in my name. That'd be cool. I'm really getting tired of paying bills. Yeah, I lived in Florida for a while, and I would love to move back to Florida. Or lower Alabama, down Mobile area. That'd be cool. Well, I do play music in my car. However, when you're on YouTube, they frown on that and they copyright you, so I'm not doing that. I ain't trying to pay somebody for some music that I didn't want. Yeah, I like Florida. Florida rocks. Florida's another one of those states. You're surrounded by salt water, but you got fresh water and brackish water, all kinds of good fisheries down there. Yeah, YouTube frowns on having music in your lives. They'll swat you for it. Well, you don't have to stay there for a week. I've gone down to Florida for a weekend. A long week, or like a 3-day weekend. It's a 6-hour drive from where I'm at. Leave here on Friday. Go down here and spend Friday evening, Saturday, most of the day Sunday, drive back and be back at work on Monday. Done that a couple of times. went to Vegas, stayed for a year and a half. I went to, I moved to Florida. I went to Florida on vacation back in 2011, and we ended up moving down there a couple of months later and stayed. We stayed in Florida for a year, and then moved right across the line into Alabama and stayed there for 3 years. And that was a good time. It was a good time. Fished every day before work. Sometimes after work, me and a buddy would go out on the bay in his boat and gig flounder, and the next morning take it and sell it for to the restaurants. Heck yeah, I had a blast. You gamble a lot, don't you, Bob? Is it you that gambles? Goes to the casinos? Oh, heck yeah, man. That's one place I've never, well, actually one of the few places I've never been in the country is Las Vegas. I've been to Nevada, but I've never been to Las Vegas. Bills first. Heck yeah. Them pesky bills, man. Damn adult priorities. That'd be cool. What's up, Just Fish? He said, I wish another country pay me $2,000 a month. Pay all my bills. That'd be awesome. Have to marry a rich woman, divorce her, and go after her for alimony. Spousal support. Nah, we're not there yet. We're getting close, though. Just on the other side of this mountain. Probably about 25 minutes or so. headed home, man. I had to go to Nashville again today. I got to get up in the morning and go to Atlanta. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. Actually, I have driven halfway across Tennessee up and down from top to bottom. No, not so much, Dramel. It is not going to be fun in Atlanta. Atlanta traffic is absolutely horrific. Atlanta traffic compares to New York and Chicago's traffic. It sucks. The only good thing about Atlanta traffic, or going to Atlanta, is I have what they call the Peach Pass, which means I can get on the expressway and go around most of the traffic. But once you get down into Midtown, yeah, it sucks. Yeah, Atlanta's a dump. Yeah, I get paid good money to do what I do, man. So don't feel too bad for me. I'm blessed, brother. I am blessed. It's just part of the job. Well, so they have the Peach Pass, which is the express lanes that run from the north side down to Midtown Atlanta, and they get you there pretty quick. Get you around 285, get you around all that 75 traffic. But the bad thing is it dumps you out right in Midtown. So if you get there at the wrong time of day, you could be sitting for hours. And it doesn't matter what time of the day or night. If you get on the 285 bypass going around Atlanta, yeah, go ahead and plan on a couple hours extra. I don't know if y'all can see that or not, but we got snow on the mountain, y'all. Actual snow sticking on the mountain. And snow on the road. Maybe I should have went around the mountain. Look, because it doesn't look like they've done anything to it. Oh well. Good thing I'm from up north and I know how to drive in this shit. It's mainly sticking to the grass and stuff here, but there's some on the roadway. A little bit. Hang on just a second, I gotta do something. All right, brother. Have a good night, man. Well, Bob, if you didn't live in Chicago and you could work on trucks, I could probably get you a job. This might get a little bit dicey. They didn't do shit to this road, I'm gonna tell you that right now. It is snowing. But I am on top of a mountain, so well, that's good. Are you oh, they sent you back to the waiting room? That sucks. Cindy, have you talked to Shannon? I tried to call her a few minutes ago and went to voicemail. Yeah, I know Cindy. I've met her a couple of times. Fished with Cindy a lot. Jermel. We fish together. Yeah, it's snowing up on Dayton Mountain right now. Like sticking to the road snowing on Dayton Mountain. Probably should have went the other way, if I'm being honest. Should have known better than that. Yeah, slow her down a little bit. This car riding my ass ain't gonna like going this slow, but go around, big dog. Until you end up in a ditch. Do you see the road? This guy's trying to pass me. end up in a ditch. Yeah, he's gonna wipe out, you watch. That's one reason why I go live while I'm driving, is to showcase stupidity. Talk about fishing. Yeah, there's some spots that on the snow. We'll get a little bit better going down the mountain. We'll get a little bit better going down the mountain because it'll be down out of the elevation. Nah, Jamel, I'm not gonna be the other one on the road. I'm coming off the mountain, so the snow's not as bad down in the valleys here. It's the elevation of the mountain that's getting the snows. So the further down I go, the less there'll be. You can already see the roads clearing up. That's because I was on top of the mountain. That should be the last time that does that, because I'm almost at the bottom. No, I don't know very many people that can drive on ice. I can't tell you how many times in all the years I was on the fire department, I've heard people tell me, well, I got a four-wheel drive, I don't know what happened. Well, there it is. Fat Cat said he was going to go figure out something for dinner. He said, I never left. We do go live, Dramel. We do go live together all the time. What's up, Beyond the Rocks? I was watching some of your videos earlier. That was a big old catfish your daughter caught, man. I think it was nice. Huge. How much did that thing weigh again? Or did you guys weigh it? I was sitting here looking at the chat, reading and talking, and missed my driveway. Yeah, I just drove past my driveway. I had to go around the block and hit it again. Let's try it one more again. There's the fishing buggy. And there's the Shannon buggy. Yeah, I finally made it. Oh, I'm gonna plug something up there. Watch this. Watch this. There's another channel you can go to, Dramel. She's got fishing videos. That's my girl right there. My main squeeze. Well, my only squeeze, actually. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go in here and get me something to eat and go to bed because I gotta get up early and go to Hotlanta. It's been real. Didn't have scales, but I'd set 65 to 80 plus. Heck yeah, brother. That was an awesome fish, dude. That was an awesome fish. But I'm gonna jump off here, go in here and eat some, I think it was chicken, cheese, spinach, something or other. I don't know what she called it, but it was good. A whole bunch of goodness. So, y'all have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. Thanks for playing along. Dramel, buy you a fishing pole and some tackle and some bait and fish, man. It's good for your soul, brother. Peace.